Angie, begin to buff out the skin, and our model today has really flat nail beds, so we're going to build out the apex of her nail with 2 coats of beige gel, so that way we get a really beautiful bond and no bubbles, and everything is just really seamless. Okay, so let's go in. I'm using the diamond moon bit in one direction with absolutely no pressure, like I'm frosting a cake, so that way I let the gel do the work for me. And look at that, you can go right on top of that skin and it just buffs it off really nicely. Lovely. Okay, let's take off the dust. Let's apply 1 coat of nail prep and 1 coat of primer. So remember, the nail prep is what balances out the pH and it dehydrates the nail. And all of our products are non-acid, remember that, you guys, so they will not burn or irritate the skin. And then we're going to wait for that to turn chalky whites. And while that's drying, I'm going to go in actually and etch the inside of the 1, 2, 3 Go using primer. So I'm going to take my primer and literally scrub the inside of the nail. And that's actually going to melt the inside of the 1, 2, 3 Go just enough for it to stick like crazy. And then 1 coat of primer on the natural nail. And then I'm going to switch out my bits. I'm going to take the pink carrot bit and I'm going to blend in the cuticle of the 1, 2, 3 Go. But before I do that, I'm going to apply beige gel to the natural nail. The first coat's really nice and thin, so that way you don't get a heat spike, because the last thing I want is to feel the burn, or as I like to call it, the crunk. When you apply too thick of a gel and you feel the burn, I like to call it the crunk. So I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. I'm going to blend in the cuticle of this really gently, and this is going to mean that when I apply this on her nail, it's just going to go on like a glove. So seamless. Remove the dust. I'm going to apply my second coat of beige gel, a little bit thicker actually, float it on all the way to the back, and this is going to help build out that apex that she doesn't have, so that way it fits better with the 1, 2, 3 Go. And you can see it creates a really beautiful glossy finish. And we're going to bake that 30 seconds, and when you turn the nail over to the side, you guys, you can see how blended it is. Like there's no line of demarcation or anything like that. And that's because of this technique that we're using. And look how strong they are. Like, they do not bend. And a lot of people have been asking, how long do these last? Weeks, you guys. Of course, the average is 2 to 3 weeks. On our wear test, the longest the guinea pig had them on, aka the model, was 9 weeks. And we just did the video with the fill on the 1, 2, 3 Go. She had hers on for 6 weeks between her fill, you guys. Look at that, super strong and durable, and so seamless, so beautiful. Okay, so this is done baking. I'm going to apply 1 thin wet layer of beige gel on the natural nail. And this is going to be my slick layer. This is going to help to not get any bubbles, okay? And then I'm going to put the beige gel on the inside of the 1, 2, 3 Go. A nice dollop. And remember, keep it thinner on the sides at the cuticle area. We just want to make sure we have enough to cover the entire phalange. And then I'm going to take my flashy lamp and freeze it into place. You ready? So position it almost touching the cuticle, and then with a lot of force, rock it down, squeeze out any bubbles she might have. The last thing we want is bubbles. Press down firmly and freeze. Check the cuticle, press down firm, make sure there's no bubbles in here. Squeeze out any bubbles you might have, you guys, so that way we don't get any greenies in here, no moisture. Beautiful, look at that. It is seamless. So beautiful. Like, even just like that, look how blended that cuticle is. And now we're gonna bake this for 1 whole minute inside the Darling lamp. And you guys know there's lots of different techniques that we have that we've showcased you guys on how to apply them. Of course, you can use our Happy Gel, which is the strongest out of all the adhesions. So this is great for nail biters or people that want to wear them really long. Beige gel is the most universal, and so is souffle. Souffle is also really flexible, so it's a great way to apply them. People have asked if you can apply them with acrylic. Yes, you can. You just have to wait for that acrylic to fully dry before you move on to the next gel, because the last thing you want is for it to move around, which is not fun. And we're also developing another gel that is specifically designed just for the 1, 2, 3 Go system. It is incredible, and you guys will see it a little later this year. It's gonna be, I don't want to give too much away, but for the meantime, you guys can use any one of these systems and really customize it and tailor it to your needs. So this is almost done baking. As you guys already know, the Darling lamp has a countdown. And we have worldwide shipping. A lot of people ask if we ship to different countries. We ship anywhere in the world, sis. And then all I'm gonna do now is tailor the sides. Bring down the shape just a little bit, like so. So that way she's even more seamless. Make sure she's nice and even. We don't want her wonky. Blend in the cuticle one more time with the pink carrot bit or any one of our pink diamond bits, just to make sure she's really seamless, just like that. And now I'm going to use my smoothie buffer. Remove the shine off the top of the nail. Take that smoothie buffer to the side, free edge, and that's it. Now we're ready for our design. And then for the design, I'm not gonna put foil on this one. I'm just gonna go straight into gummy gel and Wonder Gel for the design, so that way I can mix it up and it doesn't look exactly the same as the other one, okay? So I'm gonna take my vegan happy gel brush. I'm going to apply a little bit of gummy where I want my stones up here by the cuticle, and then trickling down to the center. Like that. Put the lid on. A nice layer of Wonder Gel over the entire nail. And float the Wonder Gel on top. And then it's going to mix on the nail. It will not mix on the brush. So you don't have to worry about that. Even just like that, it looks so pretty, doesn't it? And now let's get the pink bling tool. I like to rub the tip of the bling tool between my fingers. And then I'm going to put my first diamond right there. Let's put a little pearl here. Another little diamond. Whoops. Look how beautiful it is, you guys. She's ready to go out with this nail and take over the world. Smaller ones right here. Look how beautiful that is, you guys. It's like a tiara on the nail. One more right there, and then a bit of beautiful. Look at that, you guys. So fast and easy. And now we're going to cure this in the Darling lamp for 1 minute and finish with cuticle oil. Check it out, you guys. I hope you like this demo, and I'll see you in the next one. Kisses!